Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yosi Meisari. My student number is 2. In this video, I will complete my final exam in speaking for academic presentation. And I got seminar for my presentation, which is entitled The Challenges of EFL Students to Learn English in a Non-English Speaking Country. For number 1 is difficulties of EFL students in learning English. First is problem in receptive skills. The students fight with issues such as understanding recorded audio, deciphering accents, and coping with the rapid pace of spoken English. Despite the students' attentive listening, attributing this missing crucial information due to factors like accent and speaker speed. On the other hand, many struggle with comprehending friends and lecturers' accent, the speed of speech, and their limited vocabulary, making it challenging to get the new terms during listening. Cultural difference increase the difficulties outside the classroom, because variation in language and culture can affect listening comprehension in students. And for the second is problem in language skills. Students often find struggle to develop ideas for essays and was attributed to combination of negative attitude towards writing. In terms of speaking, students face difficulties expressing themselves verbally, struggle with articulating words, challenging with pronunciation. It's all because they don't find a sense of in speaking English. And the third is problem in vocabulary. There's a lot of study knowledge that important role of vocabulary in language mastery. Students experience how a deficient vocabulary affect their ability to speak fluently. Some struggle particularly with word selection in speaking, while some other face obstacle in listen comprehension and reading due to vocabulary limitation, emphasizing the connection of vocabulary with overall language skill development. And fourth is problems in motivation. Most EFL students assume that learning English is just a matter of completing activities without understanding the relevance of what they have learned. It is one of the issues that demotivated pupils face when studying English. Demotivated pupils are characterized by lack of enthusiasm to participate in classroom activities. There are also elements influence these issues, such as shyness, disinterest in studying, and fear of making mistakes. Current studies reveal other issues, such as sense of wasting time and hardship. And 5 is problems in teacher resources. One of the main reasons of the case is the lack of competency of the English language teachers. While the competence of teachers plays a vital role in managing their classes, improving the student skills, and providing innovative resources, there's identified several challenges faced by teachers, including short time for practicing English with students and incompetent skills while delivering the learning material for the students. Because of this, the students tend to rely heavily on their native language rather than English as a result of their education. And for number 2 is strategies done by the EFL students in non-English speaking. First is general studies strategies. In order to overcome the receptive skill issues in the classroom, there are some ways to increase focus and ignore distraction, such as listening intently and closing one eyes. Then self-encouragement to read in order to boost the willingness to read, to continue the diligent reading, studies, and preparation to help students feel more confident about the learning process. And the second is practice strategies. Students can deal with lecturers' language and the vocabulary issues by identifying the meaning of the language, pointing out linguistic similarities and difference, creating and going over complex phrases or sentences. There's other deal with the issues in classroom which involve language translating and ask friend to get the meaning. Additionally, outside the classroom, students can consulting friends and reviewing material pertaining to the complex meaning. And for the third is resourceful independent strategies. Outside classroom, AFL students can use word lists. This type of method also includes playing the vocabulary mobile game in free time as a way to recall vocabulary. Other one sort of method that was recommended is using any recording in order to facilitate memorization. Students can learn context by using recording in conjunction with self-analysis to improve pronunciation with speaking. And for fourth is functional practice strategies. The students can learn by real-life research, started by read things in foreign language. Many students state that they improve their learning comprehension by reading resources such as articles and textbooks. Some students studied English pieces to broaden writing ideas, utilizing podcast audio as a real material to develop listening skill is a good move too. Using leisure time to watch English movies in order to improve word knowledge. And for the fifth, conversational strategies. The students can use these tactics to face the communication issues, such as asking for repeat or requesting a slower tempo. With a low speed, a person's understanding of the interlocutor's words can be better. There's also mentioned that traveling may be a method for developing English language communication abilities outside the classroom. And for the last is creative strategies. Students' creative activities such as playing games, role-playing, and presenting effectively aided their learning process in the classroom. Similarly, making presentation more frequently can enhance student speaking abilities, particularly in providing feedback after assessment may be effective as a resources to cope with students' learning challenges because it can be said to aiding the student flow. I think that's all for my presentation about the challenges of EFL students to learn English in a non-English speaking country. Thanks for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.